What a beautiful day. Anyway, I'm going to take this opportunity to answer this lovely question that has been answered by many people, but no one has ever had an answer for this because the answers come from perspectives. And whenever an answer comes from perspectives, there are going to be disagreements, there are going to be agreements, but never a solid answer. So I'm going to be trying my best to answer this question with logic so that we can come up with a solid answer. Can men and women be friends? Now, this question is going to have two answers because there are two perspectives, which also are very broad, by the way. But out of those two answers, one is going to be the truth. And as usual, I want to prefer the truth. It's going to have a male perspective and a female perspective. Okay. From the male perspective, more often than not, uh, listen to my words here. I'm saying more often than not because I am giving room to exceptions. Okay. More often than not, from the male perspective, men and women cannot be just friends. Okay. From the female perspective, more often than not, they can just be friends. Okay. And when a woman says this, she's actually telling you the truth. She can actually be just friends with you without having any kind of attraction for you. Okay, she can spend the entire day with you, she can go shopping with you, she can have dinner with you, and she can still not be attracted to you and still look at you as just a friend. But in the case of a man, you need to understand this difference actually stems from why it's just easy to impress men. It's just very easy to impress men. It's not easy to impress women. And you need to understand that male attraction is very easy to get. Look at me, I'm not even a woman, and even I can get male attraction. Right? I don't have the female body parts, I can still get male attention. Homosexual men are still men. They function exactly the way straight men function, except that they like men and not women. But when it comes to female attraction, that is hard to get because in order for a woman to be attracted to a man, he has to have a list of characteristics that require many times years of dedication, of discipline. You have to build it up, right? That takes time. Okay, women are not as easily attracted to men as men are attracted to women. In fact, most of the times women are trying to avoid male attraction. you know you can ask any woman, they will tell you, right? They are trying to literally avoid. It's harder to avoid male attraction than it is to actually get male attraction. And this is the main reason why when a man and a woman are friends, very often the man at least wants something more than friendship. Even if it's just purely at a physical level, he's going to want that. And very often men are also in love with these women. Okay, they're just too scared to admit it to her, and they can be friends with these women for years, decades, and they'll not tell the woman that they love her. Even if she gets married, he'll continue to be friends with her just so that he can have her in his life. Now, if you're such a guy, just let me tell you that you deserve every bit of pain and you know disrespect that you yourself have signed yourself up for. Okay, because if this is you, it's just that you're just scared to tell her the truth, and you think you'd rather just be friends with her so that you have her in your day. Buddy, you have this beggar mindset. That's the reason she just kept you as a friend while she's with some other guy. And even after this, some of these girls will still deny it. They'll be like, no, we can still be friends, and he doesn't want anything. He does not like me in that way. Okay, I'll just ask you these questions. Just do this, all the girls. Ask this guy whether he wants to sleep with you. Act like you want to sleep with him. Okay, and just see 99% of the times the guy is ready to sleep with you. But if he's just your friend, why is he ready to sleep with you, right? If friendship is a relationship where there is absolutely nothing to do with sexuality, that's friendship. If he wants to sleep with you, how is he just your friend? Yeah, you look at him as just a friend, but he does not look at you as just a friend. Okay, now you can pretend, you can fool yourself into thinking that y'all are just friends. And you know what? Very rarely they can be friends. I don't know. There are these people who have been friends uh, since childhood. Like they've pretty much been raised up together, like kind of like siblings, and they're so close that they end up becoming friends. In that case, I would just urge you all to get married because y'all are friendly and y'all are of the opposite gender, and things can really work out. But yeah, that's the only time when it can actually be like that, when you've been friends for so long. So the moral of the story is this: more often than not, men and women cannot be friends. If you want proof about this, just look at this, okay? Is divorce more common right now, or was it more common 50, 100 years ago? It's more common right now. Are male and friendships, male and female friendships, are they more common right now, or were they more common back then? Ask your grandparents whether they had many friends from the opposite gender. Most probably they didn't, obviously, and that's when relationships work. Today we have this lie that men and women can be just friends with nothing else, and you have relationships breaking down today. That is just proof, man. You can lie to yourself if it's comforting. Many people find lies very comforting, but that's the truth, man. Anyway, if you thought there's any value, like, subscribe, and always prefer the truth. Peace.